We're just going to make a delicious tomato and cucumber salsa now. We're going to top it with some fresh herbs and feta. So really, really simple, but makes a delicious accompaniment to lots of meals. So very versatile. Here we go. So we're going to start, we've got half an onion. We're just literally going to chop this into a nice fine dice. So just run the knife through it like so. Once you've gone all that way, we just kept a little bit adjoined at the end so we can get a nice fine dice, and then we're just going to run it through the opposite way so we just get a nice dice like so. Quite small because it's all going to be raw, we're not cooking it, so we don't want it too big. And then when you get to the end, we're just going to keep that, and we're going to use that in some of the later recipes. Not throwing anything away. We're not going to be able to get that into as small a dice as we need it. I'm going to take half a cucumber. If you don't have half a cucumber, just do what I did and chop a whole one in half. The old ones are the best. Slice it lengthways. Then flip it over onto its side. So we've got 6 in total, so 2 lots of 3 there. We're just going to cut it lengthways again. Spin it round so we can just get a nice uniform dice like so. That can go in with the onion. And then do the same with the other bit. And then onto the tomatoes. So we're just going to remove this part, just spin the knife around like so, take that bit out. And then we're going to chop them into nice slices. And then same as the cucumber, just spin them on their sides. Cut them lengthways. And then just run the knife through the opposite way to give us a nice uniformed dice. Like so. And then that can go in with the cucumber. Actually going to need a bigger bowl. Here's one I prepared earlier. So that's all the tomatoes, the cucumber and the onion in there, just making sure we're scraping up all this tomato juice as well, lots of flavour in there. And then finally I've just got some flat leaf parsley. We're just going to run the knife through that nice and fine, and we're going to add that. So once that's chopped, that goes in like so. And then we are just going to use a little bit of salt, balsamic vinegar, and some extra virgin olive oil. Give that a good mix, and we're just going to let that sit at room temperature for 30 minutes. Everything's come straight out the fridge, so we want everything to warm up, and I'm going to sort of allow the olive oil and the balsamic to effectively marinate everything there, and then we're just going to finish it off with some crumbed feta. So that's been sat for 30 minutes and it's ready to serve. So we're just going to sprinkle the feta on top. Delicious tomato feta and cucumber salsa.